AT&T Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's Daniels. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. You talk about this Giant defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Daniels. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They run here with Rico Dowdle. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rico Dowdle, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
35-yard line.
60 Viking 18.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
60 Vikings, 6.
On first down, it's Krosky Murray. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To the air goes Daniels. To the right side and caught by Simmons. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Simmons, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Commanders 7, Giants 6.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. And 5. A running play. It's Dowdle. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 43, here's a second down and 9. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 104 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, here's Dart. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. To throw is Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. play fake, and here's Dart. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Ready up.
At their own
Out there
20-yard
set and ready
line.
for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it. And he'll get it on near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Ready.
line.
Ready, ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 bites. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
For New York.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
47-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. His throw incomplete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
They run here with Dowdle. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Dart. Catch made by, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Dart going to look to throw here. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Drop 60, drop 60.
To throw is Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Throwing, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
A final shot before break. Daniels toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Giants.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The 45-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing his dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
First down, New York.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Sees his man along the sideline. That's Slayton with it. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. And this one too low. Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's Dart. And And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Both sides searching for adjustments.
13 yards there and a Washington first.
And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. A throw left side, hauled in by Lane.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, let's go now. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Daniels. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
2nd down and 3.
Go. Panther 60. Ready.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd
19
and
tight.
9.
19 tight. Get up.
Throwing now is Daniels. That one complete to Naylor. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
19 Lions.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Cougar 19. Go. Ready.
Now Daniels.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Warriors 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Ben Simmons with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the give, Krosky-Merritt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Daniels looking to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. They run again with Dowdle. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The Giants field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Dragon, 60. Ready to run?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
He's back to throw. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight. 70 Lions. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on